let's talk about the Warriors being eliminated. And we're going to find out. I have asked virtually everybody that's come on this program in the NBA media the last week or so. Chris Mannix, Ramona Shelburne, Brian Windhorst of Sports Illustrated and ESPN, respectively. What's the deep dive on the Warriors going to be? We're going to see one. Ramona even said she was working on it.
I think it got posted.
It did today?
It did. I think on Sunday.
All right. I will read it. I missed it on Mother's Day. But deep dive, there will be multiple ones. What's the deep dive on this Warriors season going to be? Do you bring it all back to Jordan Poole getting knocked out by Draymond Green and that hatchets weren't buried and that Poole wasn't the same player this year as he was in their championship season and he had it literally knocked out of him by Draymond Green? And the pushback as well, there's still a professional basketball player that should get over that, if you will. Also, the fact that the young kids that they got, including also Dante DiVincenzo, the big ragu, he didn't provide enough scoring or consistency or defense to provide the same oomph off the bench that the Warriors had last season. Gary Payton II arrived back a little too late. You saw how he was providing some of that grit when he was in even the starting lineup against the Lakers. But for me, what this goes back to is, can the big three be the engine for this team anymore? And a lot of people are clearly pointing at Draymond because Steph, we all know, is okay.
Yeah. Still great.
But for me, it's Clay. Because Clay would be big game six Clay. Clay would be the guy who was the splash brother. Clay would be the guy that, okay, if Steph's shooting the lights out, wait till you see Clay. Wait till you see him light it up. Wait till he drops in 6 threes, 7 threes. Wait till he comes up with the big mid-range shot maybe. And Clay against the Lakers made 20 field goals in games 1 and 2 and 14 field goals in games 3 through 6. Made more in the first 2 games than he did in the final 4 games combined. He had 25 points in game 1, which is a loss, 30 in game 2 that kept things afloat. Then 15, 9, 10, and 8. He shot 3 of 19 in game 6. One thing you don't see Warriors fans doing, because maybe Clay has earned this right, of course. Clay is one of the best this team's ever seen. And there's an argument. You heard Michael Wilbon in Hour 1 say Clay's going to be, first ballot Hall of Fame. Talked about did Wilbon call him one of the top 3 shooters of all time in Hour 1? I did catch that from him. Now you can make these arguments.
Assuming Ray Allen is in that top 3?
Oh, and his backcourt.
Yeah, Steph. That's
teammate.
I mean. Yeah, those.
So did Reggie Miller not exist?
Or maybe he was talking about maybe Steph and Clay is one of the top 3 shooting backcourts of all time. Maybe that's what he was referring to. But either way.
I mean, there's a lot of people that do put Clay
understood,
up there. Yeah,
understood,
sure.
Understood. And I understand when you put trophies in the case, you earn a lot of capital to spend or for a cushion if a fan base gets very upset. 3 of 19 in a big closeout game. And again, 5 of 14, 3 of 11, 3 of 12, 3 of 19. Those were his last 4 games against the Lakers. Ooh. And I proffer to say a few of his threes drop. We might be having a different matchup in the Western Conference Finals and a whole different conversation today about the Warriors. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.